Welcome back, cricket lovers. What a match we've seen just a little while ago between the Reds and the Blues. Now, this one is a match number 14 where we have the men in purple, Ajman, taking on Team Dubai. Well, without wasting any of our time, let's head down to the sidelines where we have Owais Ali with the two captains for the all important toss.
Match number 14 of 76 presents Emirates D10 2024, powered by fan code. We're expecting to have an absolute crackerjack of a contest. Let me introduce you to the two captains and the match referee. On my left is Adnan Mulk from Team Ajman. On his left is Ronak Panoli from Team Dubai. On the extreme left is Siva Kumar, our match referee. Adnan, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Tails is the call. Congratulations, Adnan, winning the toss. What's the plan to do on the surface?
We'd like to bowl first.
Any specific reason to be bowling first?
No reason. We're actually bowling well first. We are able to restrict the opposition under 100, so that's very important. We've been doing that last two games as well, so we just like to follow that up today.
A win under the belt in the last game. I'm sure the boys will be coming in with a lot of confidence.
Oh yeah, definitely. The last two games we played really well, so we'll try to take that into the third game as well.
Changes to playing 11?
No, the same team as last time.
Best of luck, Adnan. Give us a good game.
Thank you.
Ronak, unfortunately, toss not going your way. If you were on the toss, what was your plan to do?
We're looking to bat first, irrespective. It's worked for us in the tournament. Even yesterday when we lost the game, I think we were looking, well in track to get about 130, 140. But, obviously we lost the way towards the end. So I don't mind that too much. Batting's working for us. And, yesterday was just an off day.
Yeah, you've won a couple of games already in this tournament. But that last game, that last loss, how have you kept your boys motivated after that loss?
Look, I think Sharjah just played better cricket than us. We lost momentum in key phases of the game. So obviously it was just about, backing our boys to do things which we've done throughout the tournament. And at least in the first couple of games, we did that well. So yeah, we're just going to go about that same plan today as well.
Changes to playing 11, Ronak?
Couple of changes, just strengthening the batting front. Got Fahad and Atta in the 11.
Best of luck, Ronak. Give us a good game. That's the news from the centre is that Team Ajman, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Owais Ali. Looking handsome. I'm not too sure if you're trying to pursue a different career in modelling. We'll talk more about it. Let's get it straight to the playing 11 of Team Dubai. To start the proceedings, it would be the destructive man himself, the skipper, Ronak Panoli, alongside Ritya Arvind, who's looked in some really good nick. Punya Bhatia, yet to contribute towards the team. Ramesh Sheda, the senior cricketer for Team Dubai. Atta Rahman, Aditya Shetty, Fahad Nawaz, good to see him back in the team. Zainullah Rahmani, Yuk Sharma, the speedster. Ayman Ahmed and Saeed Nazir will conclude the playing 11 for Team Dubai. And for Team Ajman, Adnan Ulmulk, the skipper. Hamdan Tahir, the openers for the Team Ajman. Sohaib Khan, Daniel Yakhat, who can forget his contributions towards the team. Aftab Javed as well. Shahrukh Ahmed, we are yet to see him. It's the top order who's doing the bulk of the scoring for Team Ajman. Isam Mathiur Rab, Shahrukh Amin, Awais Ahmed, Mohammad Ismail and Zishan Nasir will conclude the playing 11 for Team Ajman. And as you can see, the umpires are walking out to the center. The men in purple winning the toss, opting to bowl first. That's been the success story for them so far. And I think they would be looking to create that pressure in the power play. However, knowing Ronak Panoli and his opener Ritya Arvind, they would want to cash in the opportunity of scoring in the power play. Well, a very balanced knit unit is Team Dubai youngsters as well as Ajman, who started off not really well in this tournament, are looking to go good as well. Well, to start the proceedings, it will be the speedster Zishan Nasir for Team Ajman and Ronak Panoli and Ritya Arvind will open the batting proceedings for Team Dubai. They all have played together a lot of cricket in the domestic circuit. And it's the perfect time for me to introduce you to my co-commentator, Abid Ibrahim. Abid, welcome to the Combox.
Thank you very much, Rizwanur Rahman. Yeah, probably the perfect time because the sun is setting. And it's time for us to get the kick on with Ajman, who's in a bit of a mixed patch in this tournament so far with 2 wins and 2 losses. And Dubai, who's doing decent job. So it's it's a cracker of a game. It would be because both the teams looking to get over the top of each other, because this is where we will talk about more of the points table, where the team is, and what the other teams need to do until it goes out of your hand, and then you start relying on the other team's performance. So this is the time where you need to take things on your own hands. So you choose your fate.
Well, absolutely. Rightly analyzed there by Abid Ibrahim. Well, what I have analyzed in the past couple of games with Ajman is they've got very good side. It's just that combination that they need to look at. They're not getting that firepower at the beginning. They're not able to get those runs in the power play. It'll be interesting to see what would be the strategy getting into the game today against Dubai.
Right him over. Plays the call from Nadeem Anjum. Along with him is... yeah, not a bad start there. The crack sound of the bat from Ronak Panoli. What a player he is. Along with Virtya. Virtya has come to open the inning for Dubai. So if these two batters click together, I think there will be a lot of problems for Ajman.
Picture perfect it will be if they click together. Absolutely. Yeah, talking about Ritya Arvind, we've seen him in the D20 and D50 series. However, he's contributed significantly for his team, Team Dubai, even in the shortest format of the game.
And not a bad start here as well. He's got a few 40s and 30s in this edition of 76 presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. So both the openers are off the mark on a very first delivery. And it's not a bad start even for Zishan, as he's hitting the right areas and asking right sorts of questions.
And he's bowling at about 130, 135 odd clicks for sure. That was a slow one and it has been hit in the gap. A boundary for Ronak Panoli. He'll be relieved with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the delivery. It was a great idea to change the pace. And Ronak did play in the air as well, but he found the gap. The only problem in that delivery was he's offered a little too much with outside off. And also bowled tad a little fuller. But change of pace was a good plan.
And this young lad, Ronak Panoli, 21 years old, is in red hot form. He's amassed a lot of runs in the D20 and the D50 series and is looking to do the same here at the D10 as well.
Yeah, good comeback there from Zishan Nasir. Pulled slightly his length back and pace on. Yeah, I think definitely an impactful player, Ronak Panoli. A match winner any day for any side he plays. And he's leading Team Dubai and he's leading as an example.
Definitely knocking on the doors of the national sides. Ronak Panoli has been part of the UAE camp as well.
You might be calling that knocking, but I would call it banging. Nasir banged it short and he's really played it well.
A very good shot coming in from Ronak Panoli. Well, what is good about this young lad, he finds the boundaries to all corners of the park. He's not a one-dimensional player. He's a Mr. 360. You've seen one towards the extra cover. This was towards the deep backward point. That is what he can contribute.
Yeah, you talk about power hitting. He's all about power hitting. But when you talk about deft touches and timing, and that previous shot was pure example of it. He can do both. Oh, lovely comeback. A mix-up. The throw was probably at the wrong end. But it's a good delivery to end the over. Tried to bowl that in-swinging Yorker. 11 for none, Dubai.
Right then, the responsibility has been given to the speedster. Let's left arm pacer Awais coming in from the Sharjah Cricket Academy and Ronak 10 of 5 striking at about 200. Rithya has been a mere spectator at the non-strikers and in comes Awais. Beautiful channel, beautiful line. The call is for single and they can take it quite comfortably.
Yeah, they really need to bring something to the table. Ajman, if they can get the early breakthrough. Yeah, otherwise these two openers will take away the game. Awais Ahmed, another exceptional talented bowler for Ajman. Along with him, his partner Zishan Nasir, both at the backbone of their bowling attack. Really bowled it slow shot. Now that was a good delivery there to deceive the batsman.
We're talking about these both bowlers, Nasir and Awais. When they're not playing Abid, you more often than not see them in the nets or in the gym. They really work hard and they're setting up themselves for the big stage.
Yeah, hard work pays. Not a bad shot at all. It was a good delivery there from Awais Ahmed. He's tried to create the angle, bring the ball into the right-hander, and equally well played by Vrithi Arvind.
I'm mighty impressed with the way these youngsters have actually, adjusted to different formats of the game. I understand they're playing the D10 series at the moment. A lot of local domestic tournaments where they're playing a T20 format as well. Not quite easy, but these young lads, they make it look so easy, Abid.
Well, I think they're doing the right thing. They're giving a lot of time to their game. It was straight to the third man, shot third, standing up. No harm done there. That wasn't really handled well by throwing to the keeper.
Well, looking at the field for Ronak Panoli, they've got a deep square leg and a mid-wicket patrolling outside the 30-yard circle. A ring of fielders on the offside. Shot fine and shot mid-off and mid-on. Just looking for that bouncer there, I reckon, on this occasion. Awais goes straight down the ground, finds the gap towards the extra cover region, and it makes it look so easy.
Yeah, it really does not make any sense if you've put that field and bowling outside off just the length delivery. And look at Ronak, smartly he's made the room and he's got that boundary. Wonderful strike. A great looking shot there from Panoli. As he gets to 15 in no time, just 8 deliveries to bring that 15 runs. The major of the runs. This time he's pulled his length back. And that will only offer single to Dubai, and Ronak will keep the strike. It's 18 for none at the end of 2.
Right then, 2 overs gone, 18 for no loss, and in comes the spin specialist. Aftab, a prolific batting all-rounder, has been given the responsibility to come out and bowl outside the power play. He's got deep square leg, mid wicket. We'll talk about it. Wide-ish, long off and long on, and sweeper cover outside the 30-yard circle, and they get a couple of runs quite comfortably off the first delivery.
Now, don't you think, Rizwan, it would have been a better to take that floating power play now itself when Ronak is out there in the middle? Because if there is anybody who can maximize that, if it's him, the captain of Dubai.
Absolutely right, Abid. And I think maybe it's those 9 runs per over is what they've scored. Maybe that is the reason they're kind of holding it back. But you're right, absolutely right. If it's one man, it has to be Ronak Panoli.
Yeah, it was really easy for him to get the boundary, and the bowler were also be under pressure. If you take that, and that means they will bring Zishan Nasir into the attack. So you will have no more Nasir coming to bowl at you. Only single coming off it.
That's whipped away with a lot of power behind that shot, but straight to the fielder. Just a single on that occasion. Mixing it up really well there, Aftab. Yeah, rightly mentioned. And when the ball is new and you have got that shine, you might as well look out for that power play.
Only one. Pick and throw.
Hit well there. Virtya is just rotating the strike, feeding the strike to Ronak Panoli, and also at the same time he's getting his eyes in. This is a good over so far. Only 4 runs given.
Hurried on to the batter, Ronak Panoli on that occasion. It'll just be a single, a tidy over coming in from Aftab. At the end of 3 overs, Dubai are 23 for no loss.
सही है
Ismail starts off, the left arm spinner. Was expensive the other night. There's a misfield there from Shahrukh. That will get them another additional run. Shahrukh Amin, usually one of the top-notch fielders of a team, Ajman. Couple of runs off the first delivery. And again, try to whip it hard towards the mid-wicket region. It'll just be a single. Boundary is not coming quite easy at the moment, Abid.
Yeah, the spinners have done a good job keeping these two batters quiet. It's a tall task, not an easy job to do. Yeah, followed Vritya really well, Mohammad Ismail there. You saw the batter was cramping for room outside off.
The intent is there from Ritya. It's just that he's not getting the connections right so far. Feeding in the strike to the standout batter, Ronak Panoli.
Makes room, thumps that to the leg side, straight to the man in the deep. Aftab takes that catch. It's a wicket and a big one. Ronak Panoli cannot believe his luck. And it's a big, big breakthrough for Ajman.
It is a price scalp. Ronak Panoli, the man in form, has thrown his wicket away, shuffled a bit, straight down to Aftab, and Aftab has got a safe pair of hands. He departs after contributing 23 of 17, 3 boundaries towards the tally, and Team Dubai lose their first wicket, 27 for 1.
A new man coming in is Fahad Nawaz, former UAE under 19 captain. He toured along with the UAE team to the Australia and was part of that famous victory against Namibia, the UAE's only victory in the World Cup. A seasoned campaigner, Fahad Nawaz, a lot will rely on his performance.
Well, absolutely. 25 years of age is Fahad Nawaz, quite known for the longer format of the game, but can adapt to any situation. We'll talk more about it, and that will bring us to the end of over number 4, 29 for 1. Right then, they're persisting with Aftab, and why not? Just giving away those 5 runs. Walks down the wicket, finds the gap, will be a boundary. Well, that's exactly what you need, the intent from Ritya Arvind.
Yeah, look with how good he knows his role. Since Panoli was out there, he didn't really unleash himself. Soon the captain departed. He comes down the track, danced down the track and plays inside out. Beautiful looking stroke there. Again, makes room, goes inside out. And straight to the man, picks up single. That's a good cricket all round from Ritya.
Well, he certainly understands after the departure of Ronak Panoli, the baton has been handed over to him. And absolutely just getting those runs right there, Ritya Arvind.
Fahad goes to the long on. Dropped just in front of Shahrukh. The intent is there. They want to make a use of it. It's been... Again tries to make room and after follows Ritya. Is placed to the leg side this time.
Well, they were in the power play, they were 18 for none after 2 overs. And they've only contributed so far just 36 for 1 after 4.4. So the boundaries have dried up. He's gone aerial yet again. And what a catch that is from the youngster Shahrukh. Brilliant looking one. And Fahad will have to depart.
Yeah, when you have an off day, that's kind of a catches being held. Look at that. He was literally watching the ball while running and bending down for diving to the left and picks up a big wicket in the context of the game. Fahad Nawaz is perished too early, scoring 2 of 3. It's 36 for 2.
Aditya Shetty walks out to the middle. Another prolific batting all-rounder. Beautiful delivery straight back to the bowler. End of 5, 36 for 2. Right, that's the sign for the floating power play. Not too sure if that's the right time to take it as you're still holding back Ramesh Shehzad. And rightly so, the skipper of Ajman, Adnan, has opted for his premium fast bowler, Awais. And to take us through alongside me, I've been joined by Owais Ali. Welcome back, Owais.
Thank you very much, Rizwan. It's a pleasure to be once again sharing the com box with you after a very long time, Rizwan Rahman.
Oh, absolutely. It's been quite a while that we've actually called the games out, and it's good to see you back, fit and fine.
Well, fine is the right word. I'm not sure about the fit word, Rizwan.
Beautiful delivery straight to the fielder. Let's have a look at the field for Ritya Arvind. Remember, mind you, this is the floating power play. They've got a wideish long off and a deep mid wicket outside the 30-yard circle. Ring of fire on the offside, and Owais just ensuring he's not providing any width whatsoever.
That is a very smart bowling so far. Good captaincy as well. Opted to bring Awais at this stage. Let's hit down the ground. It's going to be a long chase. It might just reach the fence. Yes, it will. So much needed boundary coming in the context of play from the plate of Ritya Arvind.
That was much required given the boundaries were dried up. There was ample amount of area between the long off and long on, and he's find the gap perfectly well there, Ritya Arvind. And he needs to get moving now.
Once again goes Fuller. He slashed this to perfection towards point region. Back-to-back boundaries. Ritya Arvind is deciding to cut loose now.
That's been carved away over the deep point region. Yeah, and the umpire calls it a boundary. I thought for a millisecond that sailed over the boundary ropes. This picture, this particular frame will tell us, yeah, it's one bounce into the fence. A good back-to-back boundaries coming in from Ritya Arvind, ensuring he's capitalizing on the power play always.
Yeah, that's what you need. Now that you have opted to take in the floating power play, that's where you need to ensure you get maximum results. So already it's turning out to be a handy over. We're slightly getting predictable now by bowling those fuller deliveries. And Ritya Arvind, mind you, is very strong. If you bowl anything towards that offside, anything fuller, this man will pounce on and take full advantage. Yep. Good job then to locate that ball. Still fair bit of batting to come. Yeah, you made a very valid point before the start of this over, Rizwan. Ramesh Shehzad has been held back. Just the 4 more was required. Don't understand that strategy.
Well, sometimes I fail to understand the strategy of not just this particular team as such, various teams as well. When we've seen the previous game, Abdul Ghaffar was available for you to come and bat. I spoke about it again. Hazrat Luqman, why are you holding such power hitters back? It's the shortest format of the game. You need to get as many runs as possible. I'm not trying to say Aditya cannot score. He definitely is a very good batter, but I think it's the time, the score still below par. You might as well want to cash on the opportunity.
Goes full again. It's been carved towards the point region once again and will only be a single. Yeah, nothing to take away from this youngster. He's a very talented kid, Aditya Shetty. But then again, when you have the lights of Ramesh Shehzad in the dugout, yeah, that is something to think of.
And talking about Team Ajman as well, we've called out the games here at the D10 at the Sharjah Stadium. They have the likes of Daniel Liaquat. They've got wonderful batters. But it's the opening pair which is not able to give them that contribution. We haven't seen yet Shahrukh Ahmed coming out to bat as well. Walks down the ground. I beg your pardon. Walks down the wicket. Just a single there. It's good to see the dot balls are not on offer for sure. They're just ensuring the singles and doubles are taken care of.
Yeah, so far so good. You can see now Ritya Arvind is shifting gears, and that is what is required from this stage because they haven't really gotten many runs on the board. And bare minimum, you need to score 110, 115 against Team Ajman because they too have a very good batting lineup. So crucial last delivery coming up off the floating power play.
Shuffles and is deposited that towards the deep fine leg region, and the ball will trickle away towards the boundary ropes. A good over in the context of the game. They managed to pick up 14 runs of it.
Yeah, that's a very good shot. Short delivery, and he was there to be hit. A little slow, but just holding on into the surface and getting 3 boundaries in this over. Very productive over coming to the end. It's 6 gone, and with that shot, also they've reached the 50 mark. It's 50 for 2. Well, that's how things have panned out so far. Ronak giving a good start was unlucky. He had a good shot, but then again finding the fielder in the deep. Ritya, good news for Team Dubai that he is still there in the centre. A sorry departure for Fahad Nawaz. Getting a game in this game, was rested for the last couple of games, but then again, now they should have all the focus back in this game, and these last 4 overs are going to be very crucial. And I think it's high time Aditya Shetty should start looking for those big shots.
Oh, absolutely. In comes the left arm spinner. A late cut will fetch Aditya a boundary. Not a great start for Daniel. Not a bad delivery by any means. It's that with that pace on offer, he just guided it towards the deep third region.
Yeah, not the most impressive of strokes coming in from Aditya, but then again, effective, getting 4 vital runs. So, good start to this over. They don't mind how they come. They will take it from both hands. So, good start to this over. Under the pump is Daniel. Goes downtown, but finding the fielder. Singles is not going to be bothering Team Ajman at this stage.
Absolutely. The previous one was a good one for Team Dubai. Daniel Liaquat, we've seen him in the UAE domestic circuit. A very good batting all-rounder. Followed the batter on that occasion. Just be a single. Apart from that first delivery, it has been a productive over for Team Ajman.
Yeah, he's a very smart operator, Daniel Liaquat. He's played a lot of domestic cricket. He has the experience to be bowling in a T10 game. Will keep on changing his length. Yeah, there you go. Just marginally short. You can see he's firing towards those stumps and not letting the batters free their arms.
Those variations is the name of the game for Daniel Liaquat. 7 runs already of the over so far. Cut hard, straight to the fielder. Perfect field positioning for Ritya Arvind.
Yeah, he's got a knack of reading the batter's mind, which is a pretty much rare skill to possess for Daniel Liaquat. It's turned out to be a quiet over so far, just a 7. Want to finish strong here. Nicely bowled. This is very smart bowling. He saw Ritya trying to create room, and that's where he took all the pace of the delivery. That's a good finish to the 7th over. It's 57 for 2 after 7.
Slightly down. Yes, covering middle.
Well, the variations in the last over were absolutely mind-boggling, making every ball unpredictable. And in comes another talented bowler. Already picked up a wicket. Ismail has bowled extremely well so far. Hits down the ground. He's got some hand on it. That's the reason the ball hasn't travelled towards the boundary. So all of a sudden now the boundaries had dried up.
There was always a 2 on that delivery. A bit of mix-up between Ritya Arvind and Aditya Shetty, but nothing to take away from the fielder who had a rocket arm. Brilliant bowling so far from Ismail. Shuffles, looks for the ram shot. What a good piece of fielding that is there from the speedster Zishan Nasser.
Oh, I think this is some very smart bowling by Ismail. He saw that the batter was trying to shuffle across the stump, and that's where he fired it towards the offside channel. And no connection whatsoever. It's getting very tough for Team Dubai. Short delivery, cut away, but there is protection in the deep. They might just consider to come back for the second. Yeah, they should get it easily in the end.
With a couple of overs left after this, Always, do you reckon they can get to that triple figure mark? It will give them psychological advantage as well.
Yeah, that is pretty much possible from this stage. But then again, a lot is dependent on these two. Both will have to now start looking for those big shots, which for the time being you can see it's very difficult to come by. And the reason being is that the bowlers of Team Ajman, they've been very disciplined and consistent with those variations and bowling in the perfect lengths and lines. And that's why they can't really get away. So, high time. I would love to see Ramesh Shehzad coming in, beg your pardon.
That will be a wide. Well, they did not have the greatest of the starts to the tournament, Team Ajman, but going back, assessing what they've done wrong, and they've come back really stronger.
Firing it towards the offside once again. You can see now hint of turn and purchase from the track, Rizwan.
There's some patches on the surface which we've noticed, and if you hit the right areas, you can get that a bit of turn as well. Shuffles, goes towards the extra cover region. The fielders will cut it off. Shahrukh on that occasion. It'll just be a couple of runs. Good to see boundaries not coming for Team Ajman.
Now, this is some very smart bowling to say the least. And once again, a good over for Team Ajman. It's 8 gone, 65 for 2.
Right then, the penultimate over will be bowled by Zishan Nasir, and why not the most experienced bowler in the Team Ajman unit. Aditya will be facing the tunes. Beautiful delivery. Just trying to play it little late. Missing the trick there, Aditya Shetty.
Well, clearly, I would like to highlight something here, Rizwan. These couple of decisions is not going in their way. First, sending Ritya Arvind to open. I would, any day, send Ramesh Shehzad to open in a T10 format because he's one batter who likes to play those big shots, express himself early. Ritya Arvind is struggling. I would love to see him come at number 3, number 4 position. And also, to send Aditya is not working.
Well, absolutely. Full toss, cut away. Straight to the deep third fielder, Ismail. Well, it's the strategy. Unfortunately, has not worked in their favor so far today.
Yeah, things are not working in their favor so far. Team Dubai, they are struggling. Crucial last 10 deliveries coming up, and it's not going to get any easier because you're facing the likes of one of the most fast bowlers here in the UAE domestic circuit, which is Zishan Nasir. Clocks more than 140. He's coming around the wicket, creating an angle, and more often than not, Rizwan, you will see him bowling those block hole devastating Yorkers.
Well, interesting to see. He's actually got the deep third inside the 30-yard circle. He's sure short of that he would be looking for those Yorkers. Subtle change in place. He's setting him up there. Just a single on that occasion.
Yeah, this is a very smart approach, and he's keeping things so simple in the centre. Zishan Nasir opting to bring the fine and third man in the circle and packing that leg side field and bowling full. I don't really think Zishan Nasir is going to bowl short to either of these two batters because that man has got a lot of pace. So any bat on that is going to just fly away towards the third man. So far, so good.
The cause of concern is a strike rate for me for Team Dubai. 12 of 10 for Aditya. This is a much better shot, and it's racing away towards the boundary with the pace on offer. Aditya will find the fence. A welcome boundary for Team Dubai.
Yeah, much needed boundary coming in for Team Dubai. They are struggling big time. And Zishan Nasir, that's a rare bad delivery. A lot of width offered and allowing the batter to free his arms. Look at that. It's a very good shot, good flow of the bat. And the shot will give him a little bit of confidence in the centre. So just the last two deliveries, and Aditya Shetty will he'll have free hand, a free license, a privilege to smash this out of the park. Short delivery. Oh, he's put it down. Wasn't all that easy, but then again, at this stage of the game and this level, you expect the keeper to take it.
And Ramesh Shehzad, we've just seen him in the dugout. There you go. Would be really itching to go out and express himself out in the middle, always.
Well, I know that man very well. He must be fuming because he really likes these kind of formats, and he's one of those batters who would really give your team a good start. And he is a proper power hitter, Ramesh Shehzad. There you can see in the background, he's sitting in, ready to come in, but just the 7 more deliveries remaining.
A beautiful delivery, right on the money. It's been flicked away. They look for couple and will get it quite comfortably. And with that, it'll be the end of over number 9. And Dubai are 74 for 2. Right then, Dania Liaquat will be bowling the final over. He's just given away 7 runs in his previous over. Half tracker, played straight down the ground. Just be a single, and I would want Hrithya Arvind to take most of the strike as he scored 31 of 22 deliveries.
Yeah, you can see Aditya Shetty, the youngster, he's not at his best at the moment. He's struggling in the centre. That's a lovely shot. It's a super shot inside out. And how easy did that man made it look like? Welcome for.
He's timed that really well. It was in the slot, waited for it and carved it over the extra cover region for a boundary. He'll be happy with that.
Yeah, so pleasing to the eye when this man gets going. But then again, he's finding the form when we're witnessing the last over. So let's see if they can get somewhere around 90, 95 runs, give their bowlers something to bowl at. Because mind you, Ajman too, they have a very good batting lineup, Rizwan.
They certainly have a very good batting lineup. They've got power hitters in their lineup. The likes of Adnan, talk about Dania Liaquat, Shahrukh Ahmed as well. Shahrukh Amin can contribute. Hamdan Tahir as well.
Yeah, star-studded lineup, and they'll just keep on coming at you. So try to get somewhere around 95. Crucial last 4 deliveries. Cuts away nicely, but can't really bisect between those two fielders. So Daniel will not mind to see Hrithya Arvind off strike.
Yeah, he's scored the bulk of the runs for his team. Hurried on to the batter. Just be a single, and I think that is much better for team Dubai as they have the man in form taking the strike.
Yeah, there was an opportunity to come back for the second, but I think it's the right thing done. Hrithya taking strike. Tries to shuffle across the stumps. Well, that just sums up the story. It has been a struggle for the Dubai batters in the middle, and I think we also need to be giving credit to the captain of team Ajman, Adnan al-Mulk. He's been exceptional with the rotation of his bowlers, getting the spinners at the right time, getting the medium pace at the right time, and you can see the result on the scoreboard on your screen. Last delivery coming up of this innings. Goes big, goes downtown. This might just clear the fence. Yes, it does. So what a way to finish off the innings, but I'm not too sure if this score is going to be enough to challenge the mighty team Ajman. And then again, Team Dubai will have to have that belief that they have a chance to win this game.
Well, we've seen funny things happening in a T10 format. Yes, it is a below par score given the conditions and the surface of the wicket. However, they do have star-studded bowlers as well. Saeed Nazir, for the matter of fact, and Ronak Panoli can roll his arm as well. It'll be an interesting contest as long as they can get the power hitters out and about. They can fancy themselves in this contest.
It has been a dominant performance to say the least by Team Ajmal. Well, that's the batting card for you. Ronak Panoli giving a good start to their team, but then again, just at the time where they wanted him to shift gears, getting out at the wrong time. Ritya Arvind has played 25 deliveries and has scored 37. Fahad, the solid departure, scoring just 2, and Aditya 25 in 15. And just the one extra is what they've given. Very, very disciplined bowling by Team Ajman.
Well, it's Daniel Liaquat who gave away 21 runs. Ismail picked up a wicket, clinical performance from him, and Aftab just 12 runs, and he also picked up a wicket. And Zishan, Nasir, and Awais giving away 20 and 21.
Well, it was a good start to say the least. Ronak Panoli started off with a boundary, and that's where we thought that Team Dubai, they will be posting a mammoth target. Yeah, it was Ronak Panoli, the captain, leading from the front, was hitting the ball left, right and centre. And Awais, he also took a lot of beating in the start.
Ismail, it was who picked up the wicket of Ronak Panoli straight into the hands of Aftab. Ritya Arvind took the responsibility after the departure of Ronak Panoli, picked up a couple of boundaries. It's just that they did not continue with that. And another wonderful catch coming in from Shahrukh Ahmed. That's exactly what you need as commitment. This went straight down the ground, bisecting the long off and long on fielders. Always yet another one in his slot, carved over the deep point region. He was going after each and everything, Ritya Arvind. And it was Daniel Liaquat then. He was taken towards the extra cover region.
Yeah, Daniel Liaquat, he was taken for a few runs, and that was the last shot, finishing off this innings with a huge maximum. Right then, let's just dive into a short break, and once we are back, we will be all set and in readiness for the run chase. Stay tuned. Welcome back once again, viewers. The decision to bowl first for Team Ajman has worked in their favour. Let's quickly have a look at the batting card once again for Team Dubai. Ronak and Britya giving a good start to their team, but then again, the middle order, Fahad Nawaz not firing today. Aditya, that decision really didn't go in their favour. You can see Ramesh Shehzad in the squad and he didn't come out to bat. Punia was there, Atta, Zainullah, all of them can bat. And in the end, they scored only 88 runs. I'm not too sure if that score is going to be enough against a very good side, batting side of Team Ajman. And talking about the bowling card, a lot to talk about. Zishan Nasir didn't pick up a wicket, but then again he bowled extremely well. Awais did not pick up a wicket, was slightly expensive. Aftab, look at those figures, 2 overs, 12 runs, and 1 wicket to his name. Ismail once again, tremendous on this night. Right then, we're just seconds away for this fascinating run chase. Match number 14 in progress. And all they need is 89 runs in 10 overs. But then again, Team Dubai also considering they have a few quality bowlers in their lineup. So they will not just let this game slip away easily. They will give their 100% and put up a fight. Well, to discuss more on this game, it's going to be Abid Ibrahim once again to join me in the comm box. Welcome, Abid.
Yeah, thank you very much, Avis. Yeah, it's great to see Ajman has pulled things back, and team like Dubai were struggling to get 90 runs on board. And a bit of a surprising for me to see Ronak Panoli taking the new ball. So they've got 2 fielders out. One is at the mid wicket and the other one is at the long on. So the idea would be to bowl those arm balls probably to Adnan ul Mulk along with the left-hander Hamdan Tahir. So in all readiness, and Dubai thinks maybe spin is the better option to start with. Not a bad delivery to start with. He flighted in the air and bowled that York length.
Yeah, you just mentioned that Ronak Panoli, he's got those arm deliveries. And that's where I think he might just get a wicket to his favour, because Adnan ul Mulk, mind you, plays across the line. Ronak Panoli, the captain, came out to open, and now starting off the proceedings with the new ball. So a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Let's quickly have a look at the field set for Hamdan Tahir. They've got a deep mid-wicket in place. You can see packed offside field for Hamdan. And also they've got a long off in position.
Yeah, just trying to understand why the long off has been pushed back. Well, because Hamdan likes to go hard at the leg side when he goes for the big shots.
Yeah, I think one reason could be that Ronak Panoli bowls those arm deliveries so that the ball will go away from Hamdan Tahir. So he wouldn't really mind to play across the line, because he's got a deep mid-wicket as well. Nicely bowled once again. Ronak Panoli will keep things relatively simple in the centre. And that's what you need when you're bowling with the new ball.
Yeah, it's so far so good for Dubai.
Smashes it down the ground. This might be the first boundary. It's a long chase and he's given it up. So that's a good start by the left-handed Hamdan Tahir.
Yeah, he bowled tad too fuller on that occasion to Hamdan Tahir, just allowing him to free his arms. And he's choose the better option to go straight over the bowler head for 4 runs. Good shot there.
Yeah, clearly we can see the indications that Ronak, he is drifting the ball away from Hamdan. But then again, that margin of error becomes so minimal with those lengths. Once again, drives it towards mid-off, will get a single. And they're not really chasing a huge target, Abid, so they don't really have to go for the big shots. But talking about that man, Adnan ul Mulk, I think he can just back his natural gameplay, which is to go after the ballers early in the power play.
Yeah, I think in this 10 overs game, you don't really get a lot of time to settle and go for the shots then. So you can go bang on. Catch it is the cry, and he gets one. Ronak Panoli, it's captain, we captain, and the Dubai captain has knocked over the captain of Ajman, Adnan ul Mulk. Tried to play through the covers, was in the air.
Well, the decision to bowl the first over for the captain has paid dividends to them. That's a very good catch in the end. And this is the wicket they were looking for desperately, because we know this man on your screen, Adnan ul Mulk, could have caused a lot of havoc and damage in the start. This is good for Team Dubai. It's 1 gone, 6 for 1.
The new man coming in is Sohaib Khan,
Yes, covering.
coming at number 3. Very crucial number. But he will not be on a strike because last wicket going down, Adnan ul Mulk got dismissed on a last delivery. So it's change of ends. Yeah, now Saeed Nazir will be operating from the academic end. Yeah, just that first over of the spin has worked for Team Dubai. Swing and a miss. A perfect channel for the left-hander. He's angling it away for Hamdan Tahir. It will be little difficult for Hamdan to play his natural strokes.
Yeah, this is where you can see now the pressure is slightly mounting on Ajman. That's a very good start, and that was the last wicket. Ronak Panoli. It was slightly short, but then again, Adnan couldn't really find that desired gap and hitting it straight into the throat of the fielder. And now responsibility automatically shifts on Hamdan Tahir and Sohaib Khan. Talking about that man, well, I think he's having a good run in this tournament already. Has picked up one player of the match.
Looking for many more. He's got the class and the number he comes into bat now. If he continues bat at number 3. So I think there will be more player of the match performances coming in from this man.
Yeah, a quality batter. And talking about Team Ajman, I think they have the privilege at this point of the game that they can see off a couple of overs because they know they're not really chasing a mammoth target. One big over and the pendulum will heavily shift into the favor of Team Ajman very quickly.
Oh, that star is up in the air, but he's lucky enough to get a boundary there. Unfortunate for Dubai that the fielder was up in the ring. That fine leg wasn't really yet behind. He's thrown the kitchen sink at it.
Well, this could have been a huge moment in the game if they can dismiss that man on your screen, Hamdan Tahir. Well, that'll be icing on the cake. You need to ensure you keep on consistently look to pick up wickets. Containing 89, I don't really think it's going to work in their favor. So that's one thing Team Dubai will have to be mindful of.
I don't think Said will mind that boundary. The plan is working because he's consistently troubling the left-hander with this angle.
And also looking at the wicket now, it's getting a little slower. There's a few cracks opening up and the ball is not coming onto the bat so nicely. That's where now the bowlers will have to ensure they don't offer a lot of pace to the batters. Try to go for those variations, those slower bounces. And this is what Team Ajman did in the first inning. So maybe they can just take a leaf out of the notebook.
Yeah, I think now changing the side, coming around the wicket. He's bowled at away movement and away swing, but still got the boundary. Ajman is trying and doing well so far.
Well, Saeed Nazir, I think he needs to understand one thing, that he's giving a lot of width and time to Hamdan Tahir, and also considering the third man is in the circle, it's not going to really work in your favor. He started off so well with those couple of lovely outswingers, but now losing the plot, and now they've decided to take a deep third man.
Yeah, just little late, I think. I don't see there was a need of changing the side. That angle was troubling Hamdan. Hamdan goes big. Now this time is much in control, and that is gone for a half a dozen. What a great shot. Shimmy down the track and up she goes.
Well, that's the Hamdan Tahir we know. That's a gigantic hit. Look at that shot. Bang! Comes down the track. And it's out of there. Beautiful stroke. It's turned out to be a very expensive over. And so far, Team Ajman, they are running away with the show. It's 2 gone. 20 for 1.
Is it power play?
Well, looks like the captain Ronak Panoli is going to bowl out, and they have opted. Team Ajman have opted not to take the floating power play, so the field is widespread now.
Yeah, a lot in control there. It doesn't look like that was the first delivery Shoaib Khan was facing. Yeah, he looked very well cooked before playing that shot.
And also to add, Abid, I think it would have been a good option to take the floating power play because Hamdan, he's cutting loose and he's looking quite comfortable. And also, Shoaib Khan, we know he's a power striker. But they've opted to not take the power play. Worked away towards mid-wicket. Controlled shot by Hamdan Tahir. He's playing a very sensible innings so far. He knows that the match is in their hands at the moment, so they don't have to do anything extraordinary, anything silly. Just wait for the loose deliveries, because the moment Dubai team, they will realize that they're not picking up wickets, that's where you'll see the bowlers, they'll start spraying the ball and lose focus, lose patience. So Ajman at the moment are riding high in confidence, and it is their game to lose.
Yeah, there is not such any pressure at the moment because Hamdan has done so well. Of these 11 deliveries that he's faced and scored 20. And also you can see Shoaib Khan is middling the ball really nice. Oh, that's a real loosener from Panoli. He sprayed it down the leg side and that would be 5 runs.
Yeah, nothing is working in the favour of team Dubai. That's a horrid ball from Ronak Panoli, trying to bowl a lot quicker and losing his line completely. No chance for it there when he gave his 100%, but then again, it was always going to go away from him. And welcome, 5 extras, 5 wides for Team Ajman. Yeah, they'll have to do something different, something extraordinary. He's hit that hard towards the mid-wicket, will only be a single. So once again, it's turning out to be quite a useful and a productive over for Team Ajman. And also we've seen that they're not really taking any unnecessary risks or chances here, Abid.
Yeah, I don't see any need of taking any unnecessary chances also. It's just 62 needed more of 44. And Shoaib Khan is the way he's batting and the way he's hitting those shots. He didn't get any boundary so far, but looking really dangerous. End of the over, 3 gone. It's 28 for 1.
Tell him to put some allowances here. Gear change. Good. Left arm over.
So far, so good. Things are under control for Team Ajman. And it's that man, Hamdan Tahir, who's been amongst the run scorers. He's given a very good start to his team. It's going to be a new bowler, Yuk Sharma. Driven nicely towards the cover region. That's all they need. They're playing a very sensible knock at the moment. And they know there's no need for the big stroke. So, Dubai, they'll have to think and think quickly. Ronak Panoli, the captain, mind you, is a very inspiring leader, gets the best out of his teammates. But then again, they are in a desperate need of a wicket.
Yeah, indeed, they've got to work hard. If they don't pick up wicket, this game is sliding away from them. Simple as that. Dubai has to do something out of the box.
Beautifully bowled and equally well played by Sohaib. Looking to play down the ground with a straighter bat, and that is the idea and the right way to go about on these kind of surfaces when you know that the ball is not coming so easily onto the bat. So you need to ensure you are technically correct and try to play it as straight as you can.
Yeah, he's done well, and I think the more icing on the cake is that he knows his role.
Once again, just rolling his fingers over Yug, and Fahad Nawaz not going for that catch. Well, these are the moments in the game where you need to at least try to go for the catch. Yeah, be it if it's going to go for a boundary, it's completely fine. But you need to try to take those half chances. Because now, it's looking quite difficult, and the chances to win this game from here onwards for Team Dubai is looking quite bleak.
Yeah, it's just that you need to give your every bit. I'm shocked that Ajman has really done well to restrict team like Dubai below 90.
Absolutely. Nothing to take away from the bowlers of Team Ajman. They've bowled extremely well today. And also, of course, we need to give credit to the captain, Adnan ul Mulk, who's been spot on with the rotation of his bowlers tonight. It's a very important game for both the sides because, mind you, talking about Team Dubai, they lost their previous game yesterday, so they don't want to be continuing that losing streak. Beautifully bowled. Yug is bowling beautifully here. He's keeping things relatively simple and just pitching at the right lengths.
Yeah, that's literally a delivery has seamed in. Now, usually you find the left armer swing in, but that delivery has seamed in. So this boy is really beating his R's in the nets, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Good check there, Abed Ibrahim. Last delivery coming up. It's been a quiet over so far. Just 3 coming in. Excellent. This is brilliant stuff by the youngster. He's bowling very smart on this wicket. It's 4 gone, 32 for 1. Going along very nicely at the moment, Team Ajman. They're not taking any unnecessary risks or chances, and it's not really required as well because they've already gotten the runs on the board. Suhaib and Hamdan, they're looking quite comfortable. A good little partnership is being formed. After that one early wicket of the captain Adnan ul Mulk, these two have stitched up an excellent partnership of 26 runs.
Like, I'm being impressed with Shoaib Khan's stock making. He's playing and he's middling the ball well, but it's not going in his favour. So far, he haven't fetched any boundary and faced 8 deliveries and brought 4 runs. But because thanks to the bowler of Ajman, still no pressure whatsoever.
Yeah, absolutely, Avid. And also talking about that last game, where it was a tie, Emirates Blues winning that game because of higher boundary count. So Team Dubai, they'll need to have that belief that they can win this game from here onwards because still there's a lot of runs to be made. They need wickets here. Goes hard, slashes it towards the cover region. It's a long chase and it will come back easily for a couple of more runs.
Very good running. Very good running between the wickets. It was hit hard. It went to the fielder. There was very difficult to get the second one. Have a look at this one. It was hit very, very hard. Middle of the bat. And it was Hamdan who completed that first run quickly and he pushed his partner for the second end. It was his danger end. A flick straight to the fielder. They'll run to tight. I think that direct hit would have been a different story together.
Yeah, what I like about these two batters in the middle, that the calling has been loud and clear. And that's one aspect of the game that they've ensured to keep on rotating strike, take those singles and doubles when on offer. They've got a good camaraderie between these two, good communication in the centre. So looking good at the moment, Sohaib and Hamdan Tahir. Hamdan, well, I think he's got an opportunity to score maybe a 50 here, Abid.
Yeah, I don't see anything stopping him. Oh, what a great shot that is. In front of the square. And he, between the two fielder, he beats both the fielders and gets 4 runs.
Well, this is the class of this batter, Hamdan Tahir. He's got that knack of reading the length so early. And look at that, how quickly he got into that excellent position, rocking at the back foot. And he's hit that towards that longest part of this ground to get another boundary into his telly. Tremendous striking from a very, very talented, stylish left-handed batter. Very busy at the crease. And these are valuable 31 runs in no time.
And the beauty about this team is that they persist, they give enough chance. Hamdan failed in a couple of occasions. But the captain has given him enough time. Just like that, he's screaming away. That was a screamer. Beautiful shot through the covers, 4 runs. It looks even better when the left-hander executes.
Yeah, it seems like that man is in a hurry now. He wants to get done and dusted with this very quickly. And not too sure if that is the right ball to be bowling to that man, Hamdan Tahir. A lot of width offered in the arc, in his zone, half volley, and dealt with a boundary in the end. So, started off well, the youngster Ayman, but all of a sudden, he's losing the shape. It's turned out to be a handy over yet again in the favour of Team Ajman. Last delivery coming up. Knocked him over. That's a rip scotter from Ayman. And finally getting his revenge and getting a big scalp in the form of Hamdan Tahir.
I was literally taking this game away from Dubai, and Dubai has done a great job. What a timely wicket that is. It was through his defense. He was looking to play on the leg side across the line, missing it. And it was a much needed wicket for Dubai. Wicket number 2 going down. It's 43 for 2.
Don't act lost. You're fine.
30 more balls to go with 46 more runs. Now spin into the attack and change in the voice. Joining me is Rizwan Rahman. Well, that's a monster hit. And that's exclusively for you, Rizwan, as you welcome into the comms.
Thank you so much, Abid Ibrahim. A juicy full toss on offer, and a player of Shoaib Khan's caliber will never miss out on that. It was a freebie and he's muscled it into the stands.
Yeah, I think Dubai does not really afford to do so. And what a way now that is for Shoaib Khan to get off the pressure. That was first boundary for him, and this one looks like the second one. Oh yes, he goes straight down the ground and gets 2 sixes in the last 2 deliveries. What a strike!
2 back-to-back maximums for Sohaib, and he's doing it yet again for his team, Ajman. He's looked in some good nick, and those power hitting coming in place from Sohaib Khan.
Well, boy, I've been impressed with the way he was knocking that ball around. And the play according to the plan. When Hamdan was batting, he was hitting the ball hard. He didn't take any slog or didn't try to go hard against the bowlers. But the soon his partner departed, he's taking things in his own hands. Oh, Fuller this time tried to push that one, dragged it from the leg side to the onside, and the fielder giving his almighty try to go for the catch. In process, it just bounced in front and gone for 4.
14 runs already of the over. Sohaib Khan is putting up a show here at the Sharjah International Stadium. Well, he did try his best there, the fielder. Probably a little bit of early start might have made a difference. Angad Nehru has been rested in this match, and Zainullah given that opportunity, but unfortunately he has been expensive so far.
Oh, full toss. Shoaib Khan missed out on that one. Yeah, full tosses will not help. And Zainullah didn't really capitalize on the chance that he's been given.
Absolutely. At this stage, these youngsters with not much of experience can feel the heat, especially when your first couple of deliveries have been hit for maximums. Another destructive batter, Daniel Liaquat, will be facing his first delivery. Goes downtown! And that's another maximum. One good over has changed the course of the game.
Yeah, he looked switched on from the ball one. He shuffled and placed it to the perfection. End of the over number 6, it's 66 for 2.
"23 runs off that over. That was expensive. And that has changed the pendulum into the team Ajman.
66 for 2. Now they are well ahead in this game, Ajman. Now their openers didn't go well, but certainly the middle order have delivered. This is what you need. Said Nazir given 14 in his first over. And that floating power play is not being taken yet. Hits it well towards the third. Glided for single.
It's good to see Hamdan Tahir getting those runs. Abid, it was off colour at the start of the tournament. The management and the skipper will be mighty pleased with the efforts put in by Hamdan Tahir. Very much in control of this game now. The men in purple, Dania Liaquat, what a strike that was out of the park. And it's cool as cucumber. Well, have a look at that shot. Opportunity. And I think he's done well, but he just could not hold on to it. So whipped off the pads.
is trying hard to finish things off too early, and have the we'll go for the checking. It was just a check shot. He was no footwork. He was just placing the ball. And look at that. That's gone long way, right till the boundary line. Mind you, that's a small part of the ground. Which was just checking whether it has gone all the way or did he save the certain six.
Surprisingly, they've just taken a single. Opportunity and a wonderful catch has been taken by Ritya Arvind. Cultured outside edge and straight into the hands of the keeper.
Yeah, that was a wonderful take. It was a great catch from Ritya Arvind behind the stumps. It was quick, extra bounce, and Sahib was in no position to play that shot. And that's the end of Sohaib Khan. A very fine knock of 25 comes to an end. It's 68 for 3.
Right then, Sohaib Khan checks out. Aftab checks in. A good looking drive. He gets off the mark of the first delivery.
I'll tell you what, Rizwan, it's been ages to see a batter playing with the front foot and nice drive on the first delivery that he faced in this format. Unlike Daniel Liaquat, that's a last dismissal. That quick delivery did not move much, but just took that little bit of extra bounce. And it was sharp take behind the stumps from Arvind.
Well, absolutely. A little bit of extra bounce on that occasion. 69 for 3. Very much in control. We've seen one going down till the wire. The previous one between the Reds and the Blues. Couple of wickets might help the team Dubai. Well, this is chipped up in the air. But we'll have to wait. Falls in no man's land.
Yeah, lucky the long on was not up. Just before this delivery, Said Nazir was asking the third to come in. That floating power play is remaining. And you can see the discussion between the two batters to take the floating power play next over or not.
Stump mics gives us a lot of information.
And a lot of videos circling around this in social media about the stumps mics. A good delivery is banned really well. 2 overs is bowled extremely good. Given 18 and picked up 1. 70 for 3 at the end of 7.
Right then, Yug Sharma will continue from the academy end. He's just given away four runs in the previous over. Well, that's played onto the roads. It's a beautiful looking shot coming in from Daniel Liaquat.
Well, he hardly looked like he's made any hard work to get that big six on the leg side. Not a good delivery, bowling onto the pads, and he had to just give it a direction. And that is gone, whipped off. What a big shot. What a huge six. That was a monster one. In the arc, out of the park. Yeah, we will need new balls. And there might be plenty more if you bowl at that channel. If you just bowl at the wrong line against this man. Yeah, short arm jab. He's a champion in that, Daniel Liaquat. That is a wonderful find for Ajman. He plays very crucial role in middle. He provides those lusty blows.
And it makes it look so easy, Abid. You've seen the shot selection, pure timing, and there's muscular power also behind some shots. And he's always a treat to watch. Always contributing significantly for the teams he plays for.
That was a really big shot on the leg side. That have literally taken a lot of time. I'm sure the umpires would be keeping an eye on the time clock. If somebody can tell Liaquat, hit those kind of shots that will just remain inside the ground. Well, 6 to follow 4, and Ajman is on a verge to win this game.
It's the inexperience, isn't it? Low full toss on offer. Easy pickings for Daniel Liaquat. And Yug Sharma straight away under pressure after being belted for 10 runs already. They would want to finish off in this over. And they certainly have the capabilities to do so. Another big one. Another one in the slot. Another one goes out of the park. This has been an expensive over for Team Dubai. And he made it look so easy yet again. Beautiful pickup. And on to the roof, away she goes. Just 3 required now. And joining me in the com box to close out the innings is Owais. What an outing for Daniel Liaquat.
Oh, absolutely, Rizwan. No doubt. He's been absolutely magnificent. And I believe this is going to be the shortest stint between me and you, Rizwan. Yeah, exceptional stuff. It has been one-way traffic so far. Goes big once again. He's been pulled away beautifully. It's running away towards the boundary. And that's going to seal the deal. Match is over. And it has been a one-sided affair. It is Team Ajman. They've chased this down in the 8th over. And Daniel Liaquat, well, he has been absolutely severed against the bowlers.
Significant contributions coming in from the Team Ajman. Initially, it was Hamdan Tahir who laid the foundation for the team. Then it was Sohaib Khan who took the responsibility and that relay baton yet again handed over to Daniel Liaquat and Aftab. And what a way to close out the innings. Let's have a look at the last delivery. Easy pickup shot coming in from Daniel Liaquat. Yeah, Easy pickings away from the short fine fielder. He got a hand to it, but it was sailing over the boundary ropes.
Yeah, this has been a comprehensive and a clinical performance by Team Ajman. And they're on to their winning games. They won their last game yesterday. And once again, winning this game comfortably against Team Dubai. Talking about Team Dubai, I think they'll be taking a lot of experience and learning from this game and would want to get back onto the winning ways, because you can't really afford to be losing a lot of games in this format, because it gets difficult to make a comeback and to get into the winning ways.
Well, there you have the batting card. Adnan was caught by Punya. Hamdan did lay the foundation, 35 off 18 for him. Good to see those runs coming in from his blade. Shoaib was magnificent, 25 off 17. But it was Daniel, the man, 28 off 7 for him. And clinical bowling performance, there was no extras conceded from the team Dubai.
Yeah, talking about the bowling card, I think Team Dubai will be taking a lot of learning from this game, because none of the bowlers could really get going. Rana gave a good start, started to bowl with the new ball, picked up a wicket. Saeed also picked up a wicket, but then Yug, Ayman and Zainullah, a day to forget for them, because Daniel Liaquat was absolutely severe against them, alongside Hamdan Tahir as well. And yeah, rightly pointed out well, Rizwan. That is one thing, and one good thing to think about is extras. No extras given by Team Dubai.
Well, they were very much into the game till the first 5 overs. We'll have a look at the highlights of the second innings. It was Hamdan Tahir and Adnan Al Mulk who opened the innings. A very good catch there. And it was Saeed who was taken to the cleaners initially in the first over. Hamdan Tahir was looking promising. Beautiful shots. Then he was knocked over. And it was this over that made the difference. 23 runs scored of that particular over. Completely, it changed the momentum of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. That is what that man does. Sohaib Khan comes in and hits those big shots. And you can see also the fielding was not spot on. And they were absolutely severe. And then came this man, Daniel Liaquat. The moment he came in the middle, he had different plans. And that was a very good catch to dismiss Sohaib Khan. But still, the problem was that they kept on hitting those big shots. And it was absolute carnage in the end of this inning. Look at that whip of the blade. And it was exceptional stuff, to say the least.
Runs to all corners of the park. That's exactly what has happened. Right then, that's the match summary for you. Winning the toss, opting to bowl first, they restricted Dubai to 88 for the loss of 2 wickets. And in response, Ajman have chased that down in 7.4 overs. They managed to win comfortably by 7 wickets. Right then, we have Abid Ibrahim downstairs for the player of the match presentation.
Well, entertaining game just ended, the game number 14, and we had a great game here where Ajman winning the toss and invited to bat first to Team Dubai, and the Team Dubai just couldn't manage to get 90 runs on board. It was 89 run target, which looked easy for to chase down, but Ajman had a little bit hiccups in the initial where they lost their captain early on the first over, but then there was no look back there. There was an exceptional knock from Hamdan Tahir of 35 of just 18 deliveries, dragging his team towards the victory. In the end, Daniel Liaquat and Shoaib Khan has set the platform, and it was easy win for Ajman in the end. They made a comfortable victory over Team Dubai. I've been joined by Mr. Shivakumar Mayappan, who will be presenting the Player of the Match award, and he's also our match referee. And the Player of the Match award goes to Mr. Hamdan Tahir for his exceptional knock of 35 of just 18 deliveries. It's been a wonderful knock, and it took a time to come for this young man. And then before this game, take us that you were struggling to get runs, but tonight is a different ball game for you.
I mean, the good thing
about this tournament is that every game you'll have a different man of the match, different player coming up. And honestly speaking about myself, I was short of runs, but the thing is. The management, they were backing me up even though I wasn't scoring big runs, but then they still supported me every game. They were like, you're gonna open no matter what. So today was my game and luckily it clicked, so I tried my best. That's it.
Take us through the wicket. How easy what was it to bat, or it was difficult?
I mean, you don't have to be in a hurry. Give some time, no worries. Even if you don't get runs in the power play, just stay there. As soon as you get used to the wicket, you'll start getting runs. I know it's not coming on nicely, stays low sometime. If you ball cutters or spinners, the ball will grip, but again, spend time, you'll get runs.
Well, just one last thing, that how much are you enjoying this shorter format?
I mean, it's 10 overs game, but then I'll tell you honestly, the intensity is much higher than a T20 or 50 overs game. With just 10 overs, you've got less time. The umpires keep telling there's no time and all that power play stuff. So since ball one, the intensity is very high. Every ball you're just ready. Me as a keeper, I feel like every ball's gonna come to me, or I have to play a role every ball.
Well, your message will deliver to the umpires, not to trouble you in these terms. Well done, Amdan. You have done a great job.
So far we've been doing well, I guess. They're not troubling us.
Hope you will continue doing well. Great one. Well, that was the player of the match, Hamdan Taher, who got a very important role in today's victory. Game number 14, it was Ajman winning this game. That's it from the post-match presentation. We'll come back for the next game, which is lined up. Till then, stay tuned. चेक 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 करिए, आ गया। ये आपको कंफर्मेशन डॉक्टर साहब देते हैं अंदर से? कितनी ये बात कर रहे हैं यार। असद भाई आ जाए। आपने रिसीवर ऑन किया हुआ है यहाँ से? आ जानी चाहिए आवाज़। ऑडियो पे वो बैठा है ना, इरफान बैठा है ना। अपने चेंजेस याद कर लेना आदिब।